Welcome, dear listener. I invite you to take a moment to pause and step away from the busyness of the day. You've found a space where you can simply be, a time to breathe and relax. I'm here to guide you into a state of peace and tranquility, allowing you to unwind and prepare for a journey of healing. First, let's begin by finding a comfortable position. Whether you're seated or lying down, ensure that your body feels supported. If you need to, adjust your posture, letting go of any tension in your shoulders or back. Close your eyes softly, letting the world around you fade into the background. Now, let's bring your attention to your breath. Take a deep breath in, slowly, gently. Hold for a moment at the top, and then exhale, releasing any tension you may be holding onto. Feel the warmth of your breath as it flows in, and the coolness as it flows out. Each breath a gentle reminder to relax, to let go. With every inhale, imagine drawing in a sense of calm. And with every exhale, picture the stress melting away, drifting out of your body like a soft breeze. There's no need to rush. Simply breathe at your own pace, allowing each breath to bring you deeper into a peaceful state. As you continue to breathe deeply and comfortably, I want you to let go of any lingering thoughts or worries. Let them pass by like clouds, gently floating away into the vast sky. Right now, there is only the present moment, the soft rhythm of your breath, the stillness around you, and the peaceful space you've created for yourself. Now, as you settle into this calm state, I invite you to bring to mind a place that feels serene and safe, perhaps a memory, or even a place you've always dreamed of visiting. A retreat high up in the snow-covered mountains, where the world feels still and your heart feels light. The air is crisp, clean, and filled with a sense of quiet healing. Hold onto that peaceful image. Allow it to surround you as you continue to relax. In just a moment, we'll journey to this special place, where hearts are healed and souls are nurtured. For now, simply continue to breathe, and let the calmness of this moment deepen. Imagine now, as you remain in this peaceful state, that you are gently transported to a place far away, high in the mountains, nestled amidst the snow-covered peaks. This is a place where time slows down, where the world around you feels still and pure. The snowflakes fall softly from the sky, each one unique and delicate, a beautiful reminder of nature's quiet magic. As you take in a deep breath, you can almost smell the crispness of the mountain air, fresh and clean, as if it carries the very essence of peace itself. The air is cool but not harsh, and as you breathe it in, you feel a lightness fill your chest. It's a breath that refreshes your body and calms your mind. All around you, the world is bathed in a soft, white glow. The snow blankets the ground like a thick quilt, smooth and untouched. The trees stand tall and sturdy, their branches heavy with snow, creating a canopy of white above. Some trees are evergreens, their dark green needles a beautiful contrast against the pure whiteness of the snow. Others, with their bare branches, stand as silent witnesses to the beauty of this quiet landscape. The ground beneath your feet is soft, each step you take creating a gentle crunch in the snow. The sound is subtle but soothing, like the world is speaking to you in soft whispers, urging you to stay present in this peaceful moment. The air carries with it the faintest scent of pine, a fragrance so natural and grounding that it feels as though the trees themselves are embracing you. The crispness of the mountain wind mixes with the earthy aroma, creating a refreshing sense of renewal. With every inhale, you draw in more of this tranquility, allowing it to fill you completely. As you look around, you see a small, cozy cabin nestled at the edge of a gentle slope. Its wooden walls are weathered by time, but still warm and inviting. The windows glow softly with light, casting a golden warmth against the cold night. The smoke rises from the chimney in a lazy spiral, carrying the faint scent of wood burning in the hearth. You step closer to the cabin, feeling the snow beneath your feet give way as you walk. The crunch of the snow is accompanied by the soft rustle of a distant wind moving through the trees. The quiet is profound, deep, and peaceful, as though even the birds and animals have taken a moment to rest. You reach the door of the cabin, feeling the cold air brush gently against your cheeks. As you open the door, the warmth inside envelopes you like a soft embrace. The fire crackles in the hearth, casting dancing shadows on the walls. You can feel the warmth on your skin, a comforting contrast to the coolness of the outside world. The room is small and intimate, with soft, plush chairs and thick, cozy rugs on the floor. The scent of wood and the warmth of the fire fill the air, creating a sense of safety and calm. As you step further inside, you can hear the soft crackling of the fire, the only sound in this peaceful retreat. Every detail, the scent of pine, the sound of the wind, the warmth of the cabin, surrounds you, urging you to relax even further, to let go and simply be in this moment. Here in this quiet place, you feel safe. You feel as if all the worries of the world have been left far behind, carried away by the wind and the snow. In this serene, healing space, all that remains is peace. As the scene settles into quiet calm, the time has come to meet the gentle souls who inhabit this serene retreat. Each of them, like the landscape itself, is wrapped in a sense of peace and tranquility, their lives quietly flowing with the rhythm of nature. First, there is Lena, a woman in her early 30s with soft, auburn hair that catches the light of the evening sun. She has found a quiet spot by the edge of the cabin, her back resting comfortably against a large stone. A warm mug of tea cradles in her hands, the steam rising in delicate spirals into the cool air. The rich aroma of the herbal blend seems to mix perfectly with the scent of pine, creating a grounding feeling within her. She gazes out at the snow-covered landscape, her eyes relaxed, taking in the stillness of the world around her. The weight of the day has long been released, and now, as the evening sets in, there's only the peace of the moment. Lena takes a slow, calming sip from her cup, feeling the warmth travel down her throat and settle in her chest. She sighs gently, a soft exhale that blends with the sound of the wind rustling through the trees. There is no rush, no need for anything. She is simply present here in this quiet place, feeling as though every worry has been left behind with each breath. A few paces away, sitting beneath the soft glow of a lantern on the cabin's porch, is Elliot, an older man in his mid-60s with silver hair that shimmers like moonlight. He is an artist, often lost in the beauty of nature, and tonight is no different. His sketchbook rests in his lap, a pencil gently moving across the page as he captures the intricate patterns of the snowflakes falling softly around him. His hands move slowly, with great care, each line drawn with the same sense of reverence he holds for the world. The firelight flickers softly against his face, casting a warm glow, and his eyes, though focused on his work, radiate a peaceful contentment. Elliot often finds himself lost in the stillness of this place, letting the simplicity of nature guide his creative process. The world feels so full of life here, and yet so wonderfully quiet. He pauses for a moment, looking up from his sketchbook, and breathes in the crisp mountain air. A contented smile plays at the corners of his lips. This, too, is art. The quiet harmony of the mountains, the gentle movement of the trees in the wind, the soft presence of the snow. There's nothing more beautiful than this. Nearby, just inside the cabin, Mira is preparing a simple meal for herself. She moves through the kitchen with quiet grace, chopping vegetables with a rhythmic motion that feels almost meditative. The soft sound of the knife against the cutting board mixes with the crackling of the fire, creating a peaceful symphony of sounds. Mira hums a gentle tune, the melody soothing both her heart and the air around her. As she stirs the pot on the stove, the warmth of the kitchen wraps around her, and the delicious scent of herbs and fresh ingredients begins to fill the room. She smiles softly to herself, grateful for the peace that this place brings. Here, in this small kitchen, she can take her time, savoring every moment of quiet, away from the noise and rush of the outside world. Mira steps back, taking in the scene with a quiet satisfaction. The light from the fire reflects off the polished wooden beams of the ceiling, casting soft shadows that seem to dance in harmony with the flickering flames. She breathes deeply, feeling the calmness of this retreat fill her. Every detail, from the warmth of the stove to the sound of the wind outside, brings her deeper into a state of peace. She is home here, in this gentle place of rest and renewal. Lastly, Finn, a young man in his 20s, steps out onto the porch. His dark hair ruffles gently in the breeze, and his face is peaceful, softened by the stillness of the evening. He carries a small book in his hand, a novel he has been reading in the quiet hours of the afternoon. Finn has always felt connected to the mountains, drawn to their beauty and solitude. Tonight, as the world around him grows quiet and the sky deepens into twilight, he finds himself taking in the scenery one more time. He settles into a chair by the porch railing, wrapping himself in a blanket as the last rays of the sun disappear behind the mountains. The air is cool now, but the warmth from the cabin still lingers on his skin. He opens his book, but the words don't seem to matter much. He's content to simply be here in this moment, with the firelight spilling from the cabin, the wind whispering through the trees, and the soft falling snow that blankets the earth in stillness. Each of these characters, Lena, Elliot, Mira, and Finn, embodies the peace of this retreat, each one embracing the calm, quiet moments of their lives. Together, they share this beautiful space, each finding their own sense of healing in the gentle rhythms of the mountains. The evening deepens slowly, wrapping the mountain retreat in a blanket of quiet. The sky has turned a soft indigo, the stars beginning to twinkle faintly above, like distant lanterns guiding the way. The fire in the hearth crackles gently, casting a warm, golden glow across the room. Inside, the retreat remains a peaceful haven, each of the characters settling into their own rhythm, at ease with the world around them. Lena continues to sit by the stone, her cup of tea now finished, her hands resting comfortably in her lap. She watches the falling snow, each flake a perfect, fleeting moment. Her thoughts are like the snowflakes, gently drifting, never lingering too long. There is no need to rush, no need for anything beyond this moment. She lets the quiet of the mountains fill her, a sense of calm settling deeper into her heart. After a time, she stands, stretching her arms above her head, feeling the gentle pull of her muscles as she reaches toward the sky. The stillness of the world around her mirrors the stillness within. She walks back to the cabin, her footsteps light and soft in the snow, the quiet crunch beneath her boots the only sound. Inside, Mira is finishing the last touches of her meal. The warm, earthy scent of the stew fills the cabin, wrapping the space in comfort. She sets the table for one, her movements deliberate and calm. She has no need for more than the quiet evening, the warmth of the fire, and the simple pleasure of nourishing herself. As she places the bowl on the table, she glances toward the window, watching the snowflakes gather on the sill. The world outside seems to pause as though holding its breath. In this quiet moment, Mira feels a deep sense of gratitude for the peacefulness that surrounds her. She sits down at the table, the soft light of the lantern casting a gentle glow on her face. She takes a slow, contented breath, savoring the warmth of the cabin, the stillness of the night, and the simple pleasure of being at peace. Outside, Elliot has finished his sketch. He gazes at the page, his hand resting still beside it. The quiet beauty of the mountains is now etched into his memory, captured in every delicate line. He stands slowly, stretching his back, and walks toward the edge of the porch, where the soft glow of the lantern spills out, casting a gentle light on the snow. He pauses there for a moment, breathing deeply, taking in the quiet beauty of the world. The wind has picked up just slightly, enough to rustle the branches of the trees, but it is still gentle, like the world is sighing in contentment. Elliot closes his eyes for a moment, feeling the cool air against his skin and the warmth of the cabin calling him inside. Finn, now wrapped in his blanket, has finished reading. The pages of his book have blurred into one quiet, flowing rhythm, and his mind is ready to rest. He closes the book gently, placing it down on the small table beside him. His gaze drifts toward the horizon, where the last traces of daylight are fading behind the mountains, leaving only the soft glow of the stars above. With a soft sigh, he stands and steps inside the cabin, the warmth from the fire greeting him like an old friend. He takes a moment to absorb the peace of the room, the soft crackling of the fire, the flickering shadows on the walls, the gentle hum of the retreat. Everything in this moment feels exactly as it should be. He moves toward the chair by the fire, wrapping himself in the warmth and comfort of the space. Each of them is now gathered in their own corner of the cabin. There are no grand conversations, no rush to move or to do anything at all. Instead, they share in the quiet presence of one another, each fully immersed in the tranquility that surrounds them. Lena steps back into the room, a soft smile on her face as she closes the door behind her, sealing in the warmth and quiet of the cabin. She moves toward the fire, where Elliot, Mira, and Finn are already settling in. Their quiet presence feels like a gentle embrace, a connection without words. Mira looks up from her meal, offering a smile as she glances around the room. "It's beautiful out there," she says softly, her voice gentle, not meant to disturb the peaceful rhythm of the evening. "It is," Lena agrees, her gaze drifting to the window. "It feels like time slows down here." Elliot, still standing near the door, nods. "The mountains have a way of doing that," he says, his voice deep but calm. "Everything just pauses. Everything feels still." Finn, who has settled in beside the fire, adds quietly, "It's like the world is telling us to take our time. No rush, just be." The silence that follows feels like a shared understanding. Each of them, in their own way, has found solace in this retreat, a place where the noise of the world fades, and the heart is allowed to rest. As the evening wears on, the fire slowly burns down to glowing embers, and the cabin grows quieter. The soft sound of the wind outside seems to lull the retreat into an even deeper stillness. One by one, the characters begin to prepare for sleep, moving quietly, gently. Lena, with a soft yawn, retreats to her room, the warmth of the fire still lingering in her bones. She slips under the covers, feeling the softness of the sheets and the quiet embrace of the night. The world outside is still, and within her, she feels a peace she's longed for. She closes her eyes, letting the quietness of the mountains wrap her in a blanket of rest. Mira follows shortly after, extinguishing the lantern beside her bed and settling beneath the covers. The firelight has faded, but its warmth remains within her. She feels the weight of the peaceful day pressing gently on her eyelids, and with a soft sigh, she lets go, slipping into a peaceful, dreamless sleep. Elliot takes a final look outside, feeling the coolness of the mountain air one last time. He inhales deeply, savoring the stillness, and steps into his room, letting the quiet embrace him. As he lies down, his body fully relaxes, and his mind, content with the beauty of the day, gently drifts toward sleep. Finn, too, settles into his bed, feeling the warmth of the cabin envelope him. The last thoughts he has before sleep take him back to the peaceful moments of the evening, the sound of the fire, the scent of the pine trees, the quiet presence of his friends. With a soft breath, he lets go, allowing sleep to take him gently. The cabin, now silent, holds the peaceful presence of those who rest within it. Outside, the snow continues to fall softly, blanketing the mountains in stillness, while inside, the hearts of the retreat's inhabitants rest, healed and whole. The quiet of the night deepens, and the retreat feels as though it has entered its own rhythm, a slow, steady pulse of peace. The fire in the hearth has nearly dwindled, the last flickering embers casting soft shadows on the walls. Outside, the world is blanketed in snow, the gentle fall of flakes uninterrupted by any noise, as though the earth itself is in a state of restful slumber. Inside, each of the characters has settled into the stillness of the evening. The last moments of the day stretch out like a soft exhale, a moment to pause, to reflect, to prepare for the gentle embrace of sleep. Lena lies in her bed, her body relaxed beneath the soft sheets, the warmth from the fire still lingering in the room. She takes a deep, slow breath, feeling the rise and fall of her chest, the steady beat of her heart. The day is complete now, and she feels a sense of quiet fulfillment, the kind that only comes from allowing herself to simply be. The mountain air outside is crisp, and she can almost hear the soft whisper of the wind through the trees, like a lullaby, calling her into rest. With a soft smile on her face, Lena closes her eyes, letting go of any lingering thoughts. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to hold on to. She simply allows herself to be wrapped in the peace of the moment, sinking deeper into the comfort of her bed, her breathing slowing with each passing second. Mira, too, has settled into the quiet of the night. The glow of the fire has dimmed, and the room feels cool, but she is wrapped in warmth, inside and out. The gentle rhythm of her breath matches the quiet pulse of the world around her. Each inhalation fills her with calm, and each exhalation lets go of the remnants of the day. The soft rustling of the wind outside is a gentle reminder that nature is always at rest, always in balance. Myra's thoughts are soft, like the snow that falls so gently outside. She feels a deep connection to the peace of this place, and as she lies there, she lets her mind and body surrender to the stillness. Her limbs feel heavy, her body fully supported by the bed, as though it has nowhere else to go but into a deep, peaceful rest. Elliot, with the last lingering thoughts of the evening, breathes deeply, allowing the quiet to fill him. His body relaxes with the warmth of the covers, his hands resting gently by his side. He feels no need to move, no need for anything more. The mountain air, the whisper of the trees, the quiet presence of the retreat, all of it calms him, wrapping him in a cocoon of serenity. The creative thoughts that often fill his mind in the daylight hours fade away, replaced by the pure, restful peace of the moment. As his body sinks deeper into the bed, he imagines the mountains outside, their peaks standing tall and steady, just like his own quiet mind. There's nothing left to think about, nothing left to do. Only this moment, only the quiet, gentle rhythm of breath. He exhales slowly, feeling the last of the day's tension melt away. Finn, too, has let go of the last remnants of the world outside. His body is cradled by the softness of his bed, the warmth of the cabin still wrapped around him. The quiet hum of the retreat has become a part of him now, like a heartbeat that matches his own. His mind, once filled with thoughts and the small worries of the day, has quieted. The fire has gone out, leaving only the warmth of the room and the peace of the night. As he lies there, his thoughts drift like the falling snowflakes, each one landing softly and melting away. He imagines himself as part of the peaceful landscape, surrounded by the quiet beauty of the mountains. He takes a slow, deep breath, feeling the coolness of the air fill his lungs, and then exhales gently, releasing any remaining thoughts or tensions. Each character, now fully relaxed, lies in the stillness of the night, their bodies resting, their minds quiet. The retreat is a place of calm and peace, where time moves slowly and gently, where every moment feels like a soft sigh. And now, as you listen to their peaceful journey, let yourself drift into the same stillness. Feel the weight of the day release from your shoulders, and with each breath, allow your body to become heavier, sinking deeper into the comfort of your space. There is nothing you need to do now but rest. Take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with the cool, calming air, and hold it for a moment. Now, slowly exhale, releasing any tension or restlessness you may still feel. Feel your body soften, your muscles relaxing with each breath, each exhale guiding you deeper into peace. The world outside is calm, the night is still, and now, you too can find your place within that stillness. With each breath, let go of everything that is not needed. With every exhale, sink deeper into your own peaceful state. And as you settle into this quiet, serene space, remember that you are safe, you are at peace, and you are free to rest. Allow yourself to drift deeper into the quiet, to let the peacefulness of the mountains, the retreat, and the stillness around you become a part of your own peaceful journey into sleep. Now, as you lie here, fully relaxed, surrounded by the quiet peace of the night, let these words wash over you like a gentle wave. You are safe. You are surrounded by comfort and calm. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go. Just be here in this moment, where all is peaceful and all is well. You are calm. With every breath, you are sinking deeper into relaxation. The world outside can wait, and in this moment, you are free to let go of everything that is not needed. Each inhale fills you with peace, each exhale releases any remaining tension. Feel your body soften, your mind slow down. You are at peace. Let go of any lingering thoughts, and trust that everything is taken care of. There is nothing to worry about now. Allow your body to rest, your mind to settle. You are exactly where you are meant to be, in a safe, peaceful place. Let's take another deep breath together, slowly inhaling, filling your lungs with the peaceful air of the night, holding it for just a moment, and now slowly exhaling, releasing any last bit of tension. Let each breath guide you deeper into a restful state. Now, focus on your body, and as I guide you, gently scan through each part. Start at the top of your head. Notice any tension, and with a soft breath, Release it, allowing your scalp to soften. Move down to your forehead. Let your brow smooth, your face relax. Feel the muscles around your eyes soften. As you breathe, feel your shoulders drop, releasing the weight of the day. Let your arms rest gently by your sides, feeling completely supported. Notice your chest. With each breath, feel it open, calm, and steady. Your heart beats gently, keeping you grounded and safe. Feel the soft weight of your body as it sinks deeper into your bed, the warmth of your body surrounding you. Let go of any tension in your legs, your feet, allowing them to soften, to feel at ease. Every part of you is relaxed, every muscle and every thought resting, ready for sleep. You are free to rest now. Your body is safe, your mind is quiet, and the night embraces you with love and serenity. Let go of everything that is not needed. Trust that you are taken care of, that all is well, and that sleep will come gently and peacefully. Remember, you are calm. You are safe. You are at peace. As you continue to breathe softly and deeply, allow yourself to drift, to float into a peaceful sleep, where dreams come gently, and you rest deeply, knowing that all is well. Good night, and sleep peacefully.